Welcome back, you gorgeous and beautiful people from the internet. My name is Manzi Crypto, and today we're going to discuss a little bit more of what the whales are doing right now. So, I told you guys since February they actually started to sell all their MOBOX for BUSD. But when I went on their accounts and did some research, so this is the top whale that is holding the highest hash power right now inside MOBOX. When I went through his stuff, he did start selling February this year to get BUSD, but also he bought a boatload of NFTs since then. So he compounded his interest pretty much, if you think about it that way, to get the higher hash power from the beginning, you would say. But right now, this whale is not selling anything anymore. You can see that 21 minutes ago, he got 3.5 BUSD. So if you do some research about what this is, it is him renting out momos, people buying or lending his momos right here. That's a lot of BUSD if you add this up. But if you scroll a little bit lower and just do the research of what this whale is doing right now, have to scroll a lot lower. So he's getting a lot of BUSD from renting out his momos. Let me just scroll a little bit lower. You can see that there's gas fee, create rents. So he's creating rents for people to actually rent. This is a long time. There we go. Nope. Claim a frozen box. Okay, so he claimed his he claimed this right here. One of these two, mech or box raffles is what he's claiming there. So if you scroll a little bit lower, you can see he's pretty much not selling any MOBOX. I just want to show you guys what he's actually doing right now. Once we can find it. So take off. So I think he took off gems right here. Maybe took off more gems. Where is it, man? So much scrolling down, you can see we're only on the 25th. So this is 2 days ago. That's why I struggle to keep track of what they're doing. Because, like, they do so many transactions, and all of them are inside MOBOX. You can see over here he claimed. So he's getting rewards. He claimed his MOBOX right here. However, if we go up higher, like I showed you guys before, not once was there a swap between MOBOX and BUSD. So he's claiming his MOBOX and pretty much not doing with anything with it. He claimed MOBOX here as well. Get reward. So look at that, man. It's so many MOBOX that he's getting per day. He's claiming roughly once per day and just, yeah. So this is the history. Can I middle mouse click this? No. So I'm going to just take this and then paste it again. Because this one right here was, this is his second wallet. Now we keep track of it. This is his second wallet as well. So if I go back to his main wallet and click on portfolio, it will not show his liquidity, I'm pretty sure. Liquidity pool, it's not 0. So this is his main wallet. It doesn't show his liquidity. But if I go all the way back down again and keep on pressing buttons to find out what is he doing with his MOBOX. Wow, dude. There we go. Finally, we found something. So he created almost 10,000 liquidity between MOBOX and BNB. And he staked it. He staked it, I'm pretty sure, inside this pool right here. This pool right here. And yeah, that's pretty much what he does. So he pretty much just claims his MOBOX. And once he gets a big pile, like you can see 239,000 MOBOX, he paired it with 500 BNB. So we did some research where this BNB came from. This what's it, $137,000 worth of BNB. He lent it from a website that's called Venus, if I'm not mistaken. So he's lending 500 BNB, and he's providing liquidity, the equal amount of liquidity of that, with to pair the BNB up with the MOBOX. So just want to put that in perspective, guys. You can see that he received 500 BNB here, and this wallet is from a lending company. So what we think he's doing is he's getting dollars, right? Since February this year, he was getting dollars for his momos. So all the MOBOX he sold to get BUSD. Now he did buy a boatload of NFTs during that time as well, but I also think he staked inside a website that's called Venus. Now in this website, obviously you can lend out your crypto. You can also receive crypto. You can receive interest. So he's using a website that's called Venus, if I'm not mistaken. That's the website he's using. And he's providing some sort of like, his dollars is there, providing something that he could lend against. But now, instead of selling his BUSD to BNB, he is actually lending against his BUSD for BNB. So I'm not sure why he's doing that. I would rather just, get rid of my BUSD, put it in BNB. But for some reason, he is still holding on to a lot of BUSD. Now, I'm not someone that knows a lot about lending or, lending companies or anything like that. But what I can say is that you can get liquidated, and that is not a good thing. If you don't know what you're doing, it is better to stay away from any lending company, right? Even if you provide collateral, you can get margin called, and it's terrible for your account overall if you do that. However, a guy that's earning this much can pay back his lending with his eyes closed easily, right? So the motto of the story, the story that I want to end up with is that the whales at the moment is no longer selling. They are now just providing liquidity and like bigger numbers of liquidity. You can see over here that this right here, we're looking at roughly about $250,000, 260 maybe, maybe a bit more than 260. So he's providing a big boatload of liquidity right now. And the reason being is because of this change that is coming, right? I think if they half this amount right here, if this 100,000 goes to 50,000, then in the whale's eyes, to generate as much MOBOX as possible would then be this pool right here, the MOBOX BNB. Because if you work out the amount that you receive versus the amount it costs, once it halvens, if you don't really want to play the game, what is the other way to actually get as much MOBOX as possible? And that is by one of two things. Either taking part in the Momoverse, which is a lot of like calculations and like you have to update it often, blah, blah, blah. I don't think whales will care too much about that. Then the other option is to get as much MOBOX BNB as possible, provide the liquidity for that, and then earn a boatload of rewards here. So if I'm not mistaken, this number went up by roughly about 3 million in the last 2 or 3 days. It was roughly about 22 million, so I would say close to 5 million it went up in the last few days, like maybe the last week at the most. And that's because the whales is no longer selling their MOBOX to get more momos. They are now rather just going to stake their MOBOX and receive the MOBOX with the rewards over here. So that's already, because of this change, already the whales, they really love this project. they think there's still a good future for it. So at the moment, they are just staking. That is the motto of the story right here. They are staking as much as possible by the hundreds and thousands of dollars. And yeah, that just means that they really truly believe in this project, and they will most probably keep staking for as long as they don't get close to margin called. And I just think it's going to be a way better future if the whales stake instead of just like take an insane amount of money from the players, right? So yeah, just want to give you guys a little bit of an update over here, what the whales are doing right now. I'm going to try and keep track of it as much as possible, but I can't promise you guys because look at how many times I had to click load more and scroll down and load more and stuff. So it's hard to keep track of what these whales are doing, but all I can tell you right now is that they truly believe in MOBOX, and maybe even more than we do. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys to keep faith. Everything will get better over time, and that is pretty much the motto of the story. Hopefully you guys found this video useful and a little bit educational. I'm trying my best over here to provide content for you guys. There's not much to talk about other than what I already mentioned for you guys. So hopefully content like this is something you would like to see. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Also, make sure you watch this video that's popping up on your screen right now. That is YouTube recommended, and it will also help the channel if you click on that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Love you guys. Take care. And as always, remember to twist some nips.